Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon World Early Access. This is something that sort of came out of nowhere, considering RollerCoaster Tycoon World had a beta a few months ago that was supposed to lead to another beta and then a release at some point this year. It cropped up on Early Access after an announcement just a couple of days ago, possibly a week ago, and I thought I would check it out. If you've seen my videos on the beta of RollerCoaster Tycoon World, you're going to be aware that I wasn't very keen. So let's see what this has to offer in part one of what may end up being my shortest series ever. Welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon World. Let's build something awesome, but first things first, little mogul. Let's try saying that again. We need to learn how to move the camera. Yes, why don't you show me how to move the camera? Give me these objectives. So move around with that, zoom in and out with that, rotate the camera with that, and tilt the okay, well, that was easy. So, objectives completed. Beautiful. You've shown... Okay, let's... You have an empty park, build... Okay, show me. What do we need to do? Select a ride from any of the three categories at the bottom of the screen. Rotate the ride by clicking and holding... By holding shift and scroll... Okay, so... what kind of ride do you want? We've got some junior rides with the Helter Skelter, the Hayride, the Fun Slide, and the Merry-Go-Round. We've got the family rides in the form of Space Wars, Rings of Saturn, and Silly Swings, and we have thrill rides in the form of Super Flyer, Flying Carpet, Plundering Pirate, and Pendulum. How big is Super Flyer? Oh, bloody enormous. Look at that thing. That takes up most of my... This must let me expand the space I can build in. Like, there is a pretty big... Oh yeah, you can totally see it. This is taking the City Skylines model, and it has 9 tiles that I can get over time, because you can see there's a very distinct border out there. So eventually I can expand my park. That's good to know. So I'm assuming that this would fire people from the ring part of it there? I don't know what way this works at all. I'm curious to... Okay, I'm just going to rotate this. We're just going to rotate it and we're going to put this in. We're going to use a thrill ride. And I kind of want to just stick it sort of right there. I feel like that's a good place to put a thrill ride right in the middle of the park, right at the entrance. Beautiful. So, we need to get some paths in here. Let's select a straight or curved path. Well, I'm going to go with a straight path because a curved one would be silly. I also realized I haven't given myself any room to put in a queue for this, so that's excellent. Now, what kind of tiles do we want to use here? It's a classic one. That's some gravel. That one's kind of nice. I think I'll go with that. Why not? Oh, it's not going to let me go. It's really not going to let me just go straight to there, is it? It wants me to... Okay, well... Alright. Can I have the option to... What? Well, it's just... Right, do that. And then... Why can't I... No, that looks terrible. That looks awful. Why can't... I don't want to do that. I want to go from there to there. Why can't I do that? That's ridiculous. Why on earth could I not? Okay, we're going this way then. We're coming out to the right, like so. We'll extend this one, and we'll go to there. Oh, it's gonna make me... I don't want to do that! That looks awful! That looks so bad! Right, let me do this, alright? We'll do that. And there we go! That's what I wanted, a bloody right angle. Whew, this game is not a good start. Let's get some cues in here. Let's see what we can do. We don't have tiles that are going to match, so I'll use a different type of queue. I'll use the standard queue. So we'll go this way. Can I go that way a little bit? I can. So that's the angle I want. Then I want to go that way. Then I want to go to there. This is going to be a little bit off, isn't it? That's okay. We'll go to there. Then we'll go to there. And then like that, I guess. Your park is very dark. Get some lamps. I'll get lamps when I'm bloody ready. There we go. So that's the queue for this ride. Which is fine. So, what was the... Have we got an objective here? Notifications. You bought your first thrill ride? Sure, okay. I mean, Oh, my objectives. There. Okay, they can't access the entrance. Show me. Select a queue of choice. Place it by pressing left click. Construct... I've literally just done that. So, just to please you, RollerCoaster Tycoon World, I will do it again. I will say, I'm probably... anyone watching this, I mean, you're probably sitting there thinking you're being a little bit overly harsh. I want this game to be amazing. I'm not gonna... I want this to be an amazing game. RollerCoaster Tycoon is the first video game I ever played, and I have so many fond memories of playing it. It's just a shame that this is not that at all. This doesn't have the heart or charm that had. Do I believe that this could be fun? Totally! This could totally be fun, but it's not Planet Coaster, for example. It's not anything like the original in terms of heart and fun and all that, so... I don't know, we'll see. You have an empty park build... Show me, what do you want me to do? Select your ride to open in the... Okay. Alright, so the admission price is fine. Open it. There we go. Change the price to... I want the price to... Okay, right. There you go. 125, 150. So I've done that. Park value is $200. Okay. The scenery objects can help a lot. They can make a ride, coaster, or shop even more attractive. Place 3 scenery objects near a ride to boost the ride's excitement. Oh. Oh, I'll do that. Let's see. What would look good next to a ride that's gonna catapult you across the, whatever. I can add a huge facade if I really want to. But it seems a little bit silly. That seems just a little bit silly. What about this Robin statue? I mean, I could do that, but I don't know that necessarily makes sense just there. Seems a bit silly as well. Arches, do they count? Probably not. Can I get a nice arch, though? Like, this one, or that one, or that one? I mean, these don't seem all that... Ride signs. Oh. Oh, I totally want some of these. Hold on a minute. Chuck that in there. It's the wrong bloody way around! Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's not where that was supposed to go. Ride signs. Why would it face the wrong way? To begin with, that seems kind of silly, but there you go. Super Flyer 1. We're going to change the name of that. It's not going to be called Super Flyer 1. It's going to be called, fuck off, you bastard. There you go. That's what we'll call it. That's the name of Super Flyer 1. What does it actually do? Can I go into a ride camera with that? Oh, God. Right. Let's have a look. So it brings me up, and then it just... What? What? What's it doing? Oh, okay. No, okay. Oh, are we swinging? No, we're not. What is it? It literally just makes you swing. It doesn't catapult you or anything. It's literally just a swing. Which begs the question, what the hell's the point in this bit? Like, that kind of thing, if that's just a swing, that could totally just be controlled by this arch. So I'm imagining I'm missing something. Let's speed up time a little bit and see what happens. I love that it just puts them down face first. It's like, here you go. Just you go face first onto the ground there. So they go up, they get into the ride. They're doing their thing. Now, what exactly does the ride do? The ride brings them up. Oh, it does. Well, I guess it sort of flings you about. It's just not all that exciting, so that's fine. What's up with you? You've just been sick? Well, you shouldn't go on the ride then, should you? How do I pause? Spacebar. Good. What's my objective currently? Place 3 scenery objects. Oh yeah, I only placed 1 technically, although it's got 3 of them because I placed the same one twice. I don't think a fountain's what we want. I don't have any user-generated content, which is fine. I mean, I could add some posts. I could add a path post if I really wanted to. And I think I shall, just to brighten things up a little bit. I can actually add one there. So I'll do that. I'll also add one just not there, apparently. Or there. I can add one there, so that'll do the job. We'll chuck a path post in there. And we'll get one there, and there as well. So that should brighten the place up. Looks terrible, but it's fine. It's completely fine. I still need more decorative. Oh no, place 3 benches on paths, so I can do that. We have concrete benches. So that's an invalid location. Why is that? It's a path. How is it an invalid location? You told me to put it on a path. I'm trying to put it on a path, and you're telling me it's an invalid location. Fine, I will build a path specifically for these benches. How do I change the width of a path, is my question. Is that a thing I can even do? Elevate it, hold shift. Oh, large, okay. Right, that's what I want. So I want this to come out that way. Then I want it to go that way. A little bit further. Can it go under there? Oh, it can! Beautiful! So that's the point of that ride. I'm using the wrong type of path. Okay, good. Excellent. Just excellent. Thank you. I need to bulldoze all of that. Then use this path here, come out like that, go up to about there, bring it across to about there. Then come out this way a tiny little bit, and go up to there. So there we go. We got this big loop around the ride, not quite symmetrical, I really don't care. I do want to get some scenery and some benches. And are you going to let me actually put the bench down? Oh, you totally are. There we go. Right, so those 2 benches, those 3 benches can go right beside each other, because that makes sense. And trash cans. All right. Well, there is one. There is... There's another here somewhere. Okay, you're really not going to let... There's one. And I'll put one just up here as well, because I'm delightful. There you go. Let's make it pretty. It's pretty. That's what that is. That's pretty. Okay, the grid can help. What do you want me to do? Activate the grid. There you go. And place 2 scenery objects snapped to the grid. Oh, look, an Atari topiary. Just what I'm gonna place, just so everyone knows who's responsible for this park. Let's just chuck that right in the middle there, so everyone knows. And we'll also get the squirrel, and we'll put the squirrel just over here. We'll put the squirrel just there. There we go. That looks lovely, actually. This one I like. I like the squirrel. He's all right. He can live. N will activate object snapping. Yeah, I've been using that. Place 2 scenery objects snapped to anything in your park. Fair. Let's see. Hedges. I guess we'll use hedge. Can I just use a big hedge, please? We'll get a big hedge there. And there. And I can't do any more of them. So that's excellent. Just do one there and there as well. Alright. Peeps always have important thoughts about what they like and don't like about your park. Show me. Select any peep and look at their thoughts. Can we stop calling them peeps? Because that's ridiculous. This isn't 2005 and Bebo. So let's select you and we'll see what you think, Josephine T. Thoughts. I feel very sick. I feel very sick. I feel very sick. Just looking at fuck off, you bastard, makes me feel sick. Fuck off, you bastard is surprisingly good value. Luminous Isle has really nice scenery, and I can't find any rides to ride. Excellent. Good. Select a ride and click on the peep thoughts button. Just looking at fuck off, you bastard, makes me feel sick. Just looking at fuck off, you bastard, makes me feel sick. Fuck off, you bastard is surprisingly good value, and we get the makes you feel sick one again. Okay. Good. Good. Open the park operations window and look at the global peep thoughts. So I assume this. Yeah, it didn't actually show me them, but that's fine. That's fine. There you go. Okay, so let's focus on large objectives. A park value of 2,000, 300 peeps, and a park rating of 500. I can do that. I can do that. We can do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's unpause the game first. So there we go. I mean, I guess what we need to start with is to get rid of that sodding squirrel, those sodding benches, and I realize I'm saying sodding when I have a ride called Fuck Off, you bastard. Oh god, they're gonna stop throwing up on my park! Seriously, the only ride we have is an extreme ride. You are fully aware of what it's gonna do to you before you get to the park. Whatever. Let's, food and drink, I don't care. Staff, I do care. I don't know why I need a medical stall. Not currently, well, maybe I do. Janitor stall, I actually want So we want to stop people from puking all over my park. So I will chuck a janitor stall just there. Then if I click on it, I want number of employees 3 and open. There you go. So is that actually going to function? I mean, I don't see any janitors. Oh, hold on. The door is open. I still don't see any janitors. There are still no janitors. This is... Oh, there he is. There he goes. She goes, doing her thing. All right, Sir, you've got some... That was 3 janitors in one. Okay. Why are they using a proper old broom? That seems kind of silly. Who are you? What's your name? I can't actually get information about my staff. Also, the character models for the staff look like they're lower res than the character models. Not the models, but just the textures look to be lower res than these guys. Oh no, those textures are incredibly low res. That's ridiculous. Okay, well done. Fair enough. Well, that's the janitor thing, so that'll keep everything nice and clean. Entertainers. Let's get some entertainers in here, because that's obviously a thing we need to. So let's... Can I have this not snap constantly? I guess that'll do. Let's get 3 entertainers and open this. There you go, open. So when do they come out? Is this also going to take a ridiculous amount of time for them to come out of there? Let's see. Entertainers. Anything? Anything at all? Any entertainers whatsoever? Why are you still highlighted? There you go. What do the entertainers even look like in this? That's a very important question. We don't have a chief beef here, so... I don't know. I mean, there's no one coming... Oh, hold on a minute. Are you an entertainer? Or do you just... Are you an entertainer, or do you really need to... What's the problem? Oh, you're gonna shit yourself. Alright, fair enough. Well, that's kind of entertaining. So I'm gonna leave you to it for now. There's still no entertainers. Seriously, there's no one come out of this building, so that was apparently a complete waste. But hold on a minute. Anything? Anything at all? No, it's just a bunch of people running around like they're gonna crap themselves. Which again, I find kind of entertaining. But I mean, I have this building. It would be nice if so... Okay, you know what? Get rid of it. I don't care. Let's actually add in some park services then. We do need bathrooms, so we'll add in a small bathroom building back here. We'll just chuck it there, just where the entertainers would have been. We'll also see if we can squeeze in an info booth somewhere. I'll just chuck it next to this ride, I guess. We'll just chuck it just about there. Or not. Really? It really can't get in that space? Oh, hold on. Wait, it really can. It's really having trouble. I'm going to have to do the path manually. All right. I mean, possibly. This may work. It may not. We'll see. Really? You really want to do that? I guess. Oh, no, that looks terrible. Right, that is also very difficult to delete. Good job. Really good job on this one. Let's delete the building. Can I get a straight path off of there at all? No. Really? Just really? Yay. Alright, let me see if I can get any small... Let me get a junior ride in here. The Helter Skelter can't be that bloody big. So I'll chuck it in just there, I guess. So that's the exit. The queue's there. I guess it kind of needs to go that way, doesn't it? So the queue can have some proper space to work with. So Helter Skelter can go just there, which is fine. It's a junior ride. It doesn't need all that much space. The exit for the Helter Skelter can... I guess... Can it go that? No, it can't go that way. Not at all, actually. Can it sort of go at an angle? No. Okay. Can it... Can we seriously just get something that's not terrible? Please. I'm asking nicely, Atari. Just so much of the path placement is just so awful. Let's bring that to there and please... Oh, thank you. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's not awful. Not as awful, anyway. Let's bring this down to... It's not going to work, is it? That doesn't work, because that's too much to ask for. I'm sorry, Atari. I tried to take more than I deserve. I shan't do it again. Let's see. So how the hell do curved paths... Oh. Bloody... Of course they do. So that's actually impossible to make this connection. Now here's a real question. Can I get a curved path that will come off of here and actually let me go like that? No, because it's taking up space in that ride. Even though that space is quite clearly... I mean, I can go to there. So why on earth I can't go that way is beyond me. Why can't I do that? Because that's a good place. There's a lot of places there I could connect to. Can I... Here's a real question. Can I do a tunnel? No, I can raise this up, which I'm going to have to do, aren't I? That's going to have to go to there. Going to have to raise this up. Going to have to go over all of that. Going to have to go to there. Going to have to lower it down to, 0 feet. And then I still can't connect it to the path, though. Still can't do that. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh dear. Let's go to there then, and let's do... Can I do that? No, that's too close. Can I do that? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, the Helter Skelter now has an exit. That's the exit for the Helter Skelter. That's the exit for the Helter Skelter. I'm just gonna move it. Okay, Helter Skelter's open. As you can see, it does need a sign, though. That's a thing it's gonna need. So ride signs, stylish arch, there you go. Helter Skelter 2 is not gonna be called Helter Skelter 2. It's gonna be called, I don't know, Little Pricks. There you go. That's the name of Helter Skelter 2. Does that sign actually scroll? Oh my god. Please, does it? It doesn't actually scroll, so when you... Like, if I'm this close to it, it works. If I'm this far away from it, it doesn't. Does this one scroll? It has flags at the top, I can see that. But I want to know, it's very important for me to know, does that sign scroll? No. No, it does not. Alright, fine. That's a junior ride, but I'm seeing nothing but adults. Here's a question. Are there kids in this? Yeah, there are. What the... What the... You look like you're gonna mug me. You look like you're rioting. And you look... Seriously, whoever told you that bright ginger hair would look great with a very green... Not even a tank top, that was a t-shirt that you've torn the sleeves off of, so... Fair play. Those are some skinny jeans that are too small. Who am I kidding? That's just texture printed onto the character model. But oh boy,